The next tip is too many guys, what I've seen younger guys, the difference between a varsity starter or Division I is after contact, a lot of guys in high school take that top hand and turn over, and that left arm does nothing. And the guys that make it the farthest is after they hit, that bottom arm gets out there for extension. And that's a big key. The left arm is your power arm. Your top arm is your guide and your bat speed, but this is the power arm. So the drill we're going to work on with Pete first. Top hand over. We're going to work on using the left arm. Now watch the top arm. The top arm's on the bat just to make sure that after Peter hits the ball, take a stride. Turn. Contact is right there, but this hand is on to make sure this hand doesn't go that way. So it keeps on pushing, and lets go. That's the only reason. Your backside's important. That's why this hand is on upside down, to make sure your left arm gets full extension through the ball. Perfect. And he's still thinking about kneeing the soccer ball into the net. Perfect. Good back one. Good job. Drive through it. That's perfect. Make sure that when you're doing this drill, to make sure that the back side, your back shoulder replaces your front shoulder after you hit the ball. Perfect. All right, fish. Perfect. Good back leg. Perfect. Now I'm going to go over this again in another drill, but look at their heads when you're watching this drill. Watch how their heads always stay down. The longer you keep your head down, the better extension you get through the ball. Perfect. Plus, when that ball moves at the last second, you get that beautiful college pitcher who throws that slider, Pete, and it breaks at the last second. Since your head's always conditioned and practiced to stay down, you're not going to pull off that ball as much because your head's always staying down. That's perfect. Perfect. Remember, this is important, this bottom arm drill. After you hit, you want to get that extension out here. So the left arm's your power arm. And that's the end of the tip for this week at Strikes Baseball Academy. I'll see you next week for the next tip of the week.